Adaba, my people. This is Trend Wave, and welcome to Adaba FM TV. I am your one and only Anu Oluwapo. Well, today you'll be seeing a different face today because my friend and brother is not here, HR Spider-Man. But we are not going to miss him too much. We are here with a beautiful lady damsel. And what is your name?
Debbie. My name is Debbie.
Yes, her name is Debbie. So that's that about that. Don't forget the name. So today, Kasala don't box for X. This topic we will bring for you, not be small. You know, each and every one of us that have gone through school, I believe, having experience with people that have gone to university, having to talk about their lecturers, assistant lecturers, their staff, non-teaching staff, and the likes of them. Their experience in, entirely is always just something to write home about. It has shaped us, yes, it has shaped us. But then there are just some things that are very much excessive and could have brought up a psychological effect or a mindset. See, we cannot talk grammar too much. This is the gist. So, in Federal University of Technology at Owerri, Futo, I think archaeology department now, architectural department. So there is this particular student whom they did not disclose his name, who did his project like 3 different occasions, and it has been declined. Now, the video that went viral now, the lecturer was actually destroying, he was damaging the project, believing that it was too exceptional for that student to do. Now, going through the comments, we are saying, oh, what the lecturer did, this is not the first time I graduated from this school. That's how the lecturers. I'm even hearing that the man is not even the lecturer, is an assistant
lecturer.
An assistant lecturer for that matter.
What's a word?
Lecturer or no assistant lecturer or representative lecturer, whatever the case may be, I don't think any lecturer of any sort should, destroy or damage the project or the jury or the artwork of any students.
For the 3rd time.
Even if not the first time, say they damage them. Now, when you used one,
I know it amazed me. Now, I'm going to pick it up from here. It amazed me when we see things like this. How can you say a student outsourced a project that you don't believe he produced that kind of project?
Were you thinking? What comes to my mind now is that were you believing that you are teaching your students and you don't want them to be better than you, the lecturer?
No. The question for me is that don't you believe the competence of your students
as
you are teaching them? So how can and that's for a jury assessment. So persons were saying, okay, it's actually good, it's great, taking it step by step and all of those things. Some persons were stylishly commending the lecturer on the viral post.
Yeah, I saw.
I think what I even brought it out for the 3rd time. It's something that is not.
For me, I know even they look bare first time, 2nd time, 3rd time. My own is even any other department that has to do, because normally we know that anything architect is expensive.
Yes,
real estate, real management, whatever that has to do with their jury. To even think that the whole score is just 10 marks. Okay, it's not just, because it's a whole lot that they're inputting their emotions, their time, their energy, their finance. You understand? The parents too are involved directly or indirectly. These things are expensive to make, Aside from the fact that I understand that the teacher or the lecturer now, so to say, the lecturer is trying to maybe say, do your own work, don't buy it, because we also have students that buy their assignments. They get to buy their project, they get to buy their model.
It is not in all departments. Not even in architecture. I've had friends that study architecture as a course, and I tell you, see, they go through L to do these things. But for the 3rd time, I get that the 3rd time, because if at all he sidelined his way 1st time, 2nd time, I think it should be like, okay, this lecturer has actually defined my work. You understand? For the 3rd time, I feel like that student would have gone back and be like, okay, let me do the thing of my own. I guess what made it viral is the fact that the 3rd time,
it was actually
very
nice.
The 3rd time was like, okay, this is the 3rd time. At least you should even believe my work for once. For me, you can see the video online. For me, that work is actually good. I don't really think anybody can buy that kind of thoughts and bringing it into reality by mapping out things like that. Architecture, you have to map out, you have to do so many,
and then do the construction and
everything. You understand? So I don't believe somebody can buy that kind of thing. Even though you buy the idea, you still have to sit down and re-strategize.
Yeah, because you have to defend what you're
not even in architectural department, because those people go through so many technical things.
Well, For me, this is all I have to say. We've already said our pieces, but this is all I have to say. If you're a student, even if you want to get all these things, I'm not encouraging you to not do these things yourself. You should do them yourself because that's what you're going to school to do. But if even though you want to get these things, you should go through the process. Don't just buy it and just leave it to whoever that is helping you with it. No, go through the process, understand the procedure, understand how it goes. And if you are a lecturer, because now president will now the year say president this one, president that one, federal government this one, federal government that. It start from class captain. In fact, it even start from first son.
Exactly.
If you cannot lead properly well, leading is not being bossy. Don't mix it up.
Yes.
Leading is not being bossy. So you should understand that every little power that comes to you and utilize it to the fullest. Add impact, positive impact, and don't drain the energy of these people. So many people are going through other things at home psychologically. So don't murder them just because little power is in your hands. Education is not just the face that a student have in their life.
I think the student even said he dropped out. He dropped out, relating it to this very lecture that he had the same encounter with this lecturer. One DMW Gustavo, like that.
So many comments that we even read on X, attached to this
just
particular alias Edom Ekena. So please, it is very important, very, very important. Even as a class captain, as a class teacher, a lecturer, assistant lecturer, whatnot, whatever power that is in your hands, do not abuse it in the name of you're trying to impact. Do you understand? And Nigerians, we will say we like, negativity pushing. Let's change. So that is all on Adaba FM TV, and we'll be expecting you to share and to comment.
Yes.
Because we really need your comments in this one.
We need that more.
We even get part 2 for this topic because this thing,
it show me body.
So that's all. Bye.
Banana fair, it dey sweet me, it dey totori my belly.